Hello everyone, welcome to Mist Valley Gaming. My name is Dread. Here we are at Hogwarts. We are in the Hufflepuff, I want to say common room. We're not in the common room. One of the Hufflepuff dorm rooms. And this here is Dorian McBaird, and this is my series, 2 to Tango, Hogwarts Legacy. Of course, if you watch the first episode, you know there is going to be 2 series and they are going to be connected, but this is the first one. Little things you can interact with here and there, which is always cool. I enjoy that.
Revelio.
Also cast Revelio if you want to see what's kind of going on, if there's anything hidden or anything to point out to you. Not really anything here. I can see through the wall there for a minute. Yes, I could. Yeah, there's something over this direction. Looks like a lock or a chest. I don't know. I'm going to do a little wandering here. Cool little details. They're really cool little details. This is amazing. You could just spend your time looking at all the things here. It's actually quite friggin' amazing.
Revelio.
Here, come right out to the common room.
Revelio.
That's a level 3 lock. We cannot open that. Okay. Good to know. We're just kind of wandering around. We're going to get into as many dorm rooms as we can because money is important in this game. And as much as Dorian's a good person, we're going to have him take everything he can that's worth money. So that's just part of the game. The game's kind of designed that way. What's that thing? A glowing bug. That's so cool.
Revelio.
Anything in here at all we can interact with? Nope. Here's not.
I think Feldcroft's been getting attacked by Ranrock's loyalists.
Can't interact with that right now. We'll be able to later on. There's more of the common room. Self-watering floor?
It's true. Limfred of Stinch claimed it now.
I don't know what's up with that, but we'll probably find out at some later point.
Revelio.
Level 1 lock. We can't open locks right now. You have to learn that spell or ability, I guess, so... More tea? Or goodies, I guess? Sure.
Revelio.
Like, nothing to interact with here. Paintings, but holy, what is this? 3-headed dog over here? Awesome looking, but nothing here. Okay. Just looking for things we can interact with or take. That door closed so we can get by that area. Okay. I think we might have come in that door over there. So, something like that. Or we might have come in this door.
Revelio.
Nothing here. I'm not sure if we've done yet or not. The person looks familiar though, so... Yeah, this is the one where he came from. Okay. Okay. So, next. Find your common room. You get a little map down here that shows us where to go. We'll grab another apple. Because, gosh darn it, we're a growing boy. We're hungry. So this is what this area looks like. Beautiful. Absolutely stunningly effing beautiful. Wow. Amazeballs, dudes. Amazeballs.
Quite right, you hypocrite. You will soon learn to gamble.
Okay. Always interact with these things. I always like to. I don't know why, I just do. It's fun.
I suppose
Okay.
some introductions are in order.
Introduce yourself to Adelaide, Arthur, and Lenora. Sure. Look at the beautiful owl. Before we do that, I want to go upstairs and get some more to eat.
There you are.
Oh. Okay, here's my guess. That's the girls' dorms up there. He can't get up there. That's my thought. I believe I'm correct on that.
Such a beautiful owl.
My father sends me one almost every week.
That is a beautiful owl. Wow.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here.
Well, yeah.
Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
You have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
He's a bit weird. Alright. We could look around here forever, but let's just find the other people we need to talk to and do it.
Arthur's got you.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Oh, kitty.
I can't quite reach. Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame. I think magical beasts are incredible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
You ever had a pet, Arthur?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Oh, good luck.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Alrighty. And this person?
Some think Professor Shah is hard to read. Others think he's easy to read.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Alrighty. Let's follow the path here on the map. Ghost going by. Kind of glitched a bit, but maybe it's just because the ghost, I don't know.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
Magical plumber.
We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Yeah. Itching.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yeah, get some action. Oh, wait, probably not like that. With Professor Weasley? Well, maybe. We're a handsome dude.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Yeah, potion.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to...
Revelio.
Do keep up.
Anything over there? No. Okay, we don't want to get too far behind because the game will tell us not to do that.
Lumos.
Simply cast Revelio.
Revelio.
And we'll see what the guide says.
There you go. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plums are likely an acquired taste. Books see better days. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Only way to acquire experience points are field guide challenges. Alright, here we go. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. If you see anything with an explanation as things you should be checking out when you're in the field guide. Overall progress, 1%. So, collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. Field guide pages. So here's what we got. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. So we get 2 of these, and we get some different spectacles. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it?
Checked out that.
Keep your eyes open
later.
for more opportunities like that.
Following her in the meantime.
Inside and outside of the castle.
What these things are. There's something to do with a puzzle, but I don't know.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map with M. Map. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. Left side of the map, students and professors live. Includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region. Let's do that right here. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in the region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered ones. Right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region. So, Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Rotate with A and D, or by holding the down the left or right mouse button and move it around. You want this one? Yes, we do. Left click to travel. So this Rebellion will clearly highlight nearby enemies and stuff through walls. I didn't read it all because it was too fast and it glitched. God. Curse you, game! Nah. Alrighty. Well, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. My name is Dread, and I'm bushed. I mean, yeah, I've just worked 6 days in a row. I got 5 days. No, 5 days in a row. I got one more to go still before I get 1 day off and then go back to work. Yeah, I got to work 7 out of 8 days. It's not enjoyable. It's really not. It's too many. Used to working 4 and having 3 days off, and this is just not cool.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Tell me more about the Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
And Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Everybody is so damn polite.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
So, F10 button here on my PC keyboard gets me to this area. In case I want to do any of this stuff, we can go to the, can't get to the field guide? Well, maybe you can, I don't know. I'm just going to save the game. We'll back out of this. Here's the field guide. Okay. So let's take a look at things. We're still level 1 here. We have no current assignments except for talking to Professor Fig. Okay. Currently, that's it. Challenges here. Take a look at this. By hovering over it, it gets rid of the exclamation mark, seeing we've seen it now. Okay. And what else we got? We got collections. So, collections are interesting. Anything in the collections, like if you have, if you pick up or are given a cloak, let's say somebody gives you a green camo cloak, I don't know. You don't want to wear it, that's fine, but now that you have it in your possession, it goes into your collections. That means you can now make anything else look like that if you want to. It's the House Elf recipe book, that's all it was there, just showing off that stuff. Done here. And we need gear. So gear, so we've got one handle. Okay, all this is just showing flying mounts and broomsticks. We don't have any of that stuff yet. Got 210 gold. Handwear, we do have some handwear. It's just what it is. We'll put it on anyways. Facewear, we've got these spectacles and these ones. This has no magical properties. This is, I don't know why I'd want to put this one on. It doesn't really do me any good, does it? It says well appointed in its level 1, but other than that, think we probably want to sell that. That looks redonkulous. We're not going to wear that. Neckwear. All we got is a natural beige scarf. No. Just got our cloak. I mean, we can take it off, but, you know, why? Our outfit, I mean, if we really want to run around in our long johns, we could. But, yeah, that's all we got. Okay, we're good. Talk to the professor. First, though, let's do
Revelio.
Revelio. Hey, Professor?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
So you track one of these quests. Basically what it's telling us is that we could track either of these quests, which are to go to class. I think the Charms class is first, so click on that. Go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
There we go.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
You can see in our little mini map in the bottom left, tells us where to go.
Revelio.
Curious about this.
Lumos.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Other paintings like it?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
You learn anything?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and
Lumos.
find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, I happen to know that it's just down here.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
moth using Lumos. Back to the frame. And we just uncast Lumos.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Got something else? We're almost at level 2 now. Talk to Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Okay, we need to go back to our map now. Go to turn class. Up we go. You can just stand all over the place and cast Revelio to try to figure things out, but see what's here. This place. Insane. Insane. But I mean, I could be here all day doing that stuff. Just cast Revelio and look around, right? In the blue flame, right?
Revelio.
Tiny bit of stutter there.
Keep our heads about this.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. I'd rather limit
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets. For a butterbeer whenever you want.
Revelio.
That life is behind me. I promise. You've made your point.
Flame here. What's this over here?
Goblins, werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling
Hello,
lies,
Kitty.
Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold
kitties,
attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Okay, charm class.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get
right
us
over
in
here.
trouble.
Begin quest F. There we go.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
So once again, we got to do this. Here we go. Accio, the summoning charm.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
A little bit of a load screen here. Beautiful, beautiful looking countryside. I've explored a little bit of it, but not much. But there is so much more there. Can't wait to get to see it all. Ugh, here we go.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are... Very good! Excellent control there. That's it!
Fun stuff. I enjoy this.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
I like this
But
kind of
there's
learning.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss
please.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Look at that background with the stone huts and the grass roofs and...
Watch this.
Trees look so good even. Grass.
There we go.
Accio!
Keep an eye on the points there. You're trying to win, of course.
Yes!
Trying to make it difficult for her to get that one up.
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Accio!
Come on! Oh, yeah. Okay.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
There we go.
Accio!
Excellent control there.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
No, that's how it's done.
Well done. Be sharp. Phew.
Well, she's already lost.
Accio!
Oh, I got another perfect score there.
Two
Excellent.
perfect rounds. You're a natural.
I've had a little bit of practice. I've done this a few times. Still, I like it.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
Revelio.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
What
You
charm
did
is
well,
there?
managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Collected rewards available. So, go here, and we go there, and now we're here. Okay. So, what do we got? Field guide pages. We've now completed this. We've got our new spectacles, so we can left click to claim that reward. And we unlocked the glove thing as well, but we have to get it still. Okay. Over here under quests. Yeah. Completed that. Claim our rewards. Yeah. We have not done that yet. And we've just started that. Okay, interesting. Now, we've also got collections. So we got these things here. Now, we can make any of these, our stuff look like that if we want. Cobalt Regalia. Interesting. Merlin's Cloak. That's hilarious. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is based around the Slytherin school because the Charms Professor teacher was part of that school. And since my character is not, can't really see me wearing that or looking that way. And over here, quest, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Right-click to track it. That's our next place to go. By the way, we're clearly getting close to level 3 at this point. It's exciting. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and we're going to drop a save. Oh, we're going to drop a save. That is? Yes, okay. Gonna save. Done our first class of the day, of our first day. We got to get to our second one and then get to Hogsmeade after. But at this point, I'm going to tell you what, I'm tired out and I'm hungry. I need to eat and I need to get some sleep. Everybody, I want to thank you for joining me here. This is my character, Dorian McBaird, and this is my Hogwarts Legacy series called Two to Tango, as Dorian looks for his slightly older, 8-month-old older stepsister that he has a thing for. So, but there's more to the story than that, because this is the story of Hogwarts Legacy, and yeah. Hope you'll join our burgeoning little Hufflepuff here, and me, Dread, here at Miss Valley Gaming, for more of these adventures. Hope you're enjoying them. Hope I'm encouraging some of you maybe to look into Hogwarts Legacy if you haven't before. It's a great game. A lot of people have played it. A lot of people have purchased it, and I would highly recommend it. If you're into RPG, fantasy type stuff, this is a pretty cool one. So, without further ado, I'm going to sign off, everybody. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.